Hello everyone, welcome to Educare 247. If you are preparing for RBI Grade B or NABARD Grade A, this is the must watch lecture for you. You'll get the understanding how to cover reports and indices for these examination. We are going to discuss all the previous year questions related to reports and indices of 2017, 18 and 19. You'll get the understanding what exactly you have to read in reports and indices. What kind of questions will be asked in the examination. Reports and indices is the part of phase 2 of ESI paper of RBI grade B and NABARD grade A. In 2019, total 14 marks question were asked related to reports and indices and total marks for ESI is 100. In NABARD grade A 2019, total 8 marks question were asked related to reports and indices and ESI section here is of 50 marks. In 2018, in RBI grade P paper, total 22 marks question were asked in ESI paper and total marks for ESI paper is 100. In 2017, total 16 marks question were related to reports and indices and again the total marks for ESI paper is 100. So you can see that almost 15 to 20% paper will be related to reports and indices. This is very important section. Now we are going to discuss all the previous year questions of 2017, 18 and 19. You will get an idea how and exactly what you have to prepare for reports and indices. First, we'll discuss all the questions related to reports and indices asked in RBI Grade B 2019 ESI paper. In ESI paper, either 2 marks and 1 marks question will be asked. Total 35 2 marks question will be there and total 31 marks question will be there. So total marks is 100. Similarly, reports and indices can be either of 2 marks or 1 marks. See the nature of question. One passage was given on Sustainable Development Goal Index 2019 and total 4 questions were asked on the basis of that passage. So, and these were 2 marker questions. So total 8 marks question were asked on the basis of one passage related to SDG index. See the nature of question. Which of the following is not true about Sustainable Development Goal Index 2019? So they are asking the basic fact which is not true about the index. So it is expected that you need to know about the basic facts related to the index. The another question was, each of the 17 sustainable development goals are mapped with a set of how many targets to be achieved by 2030. The answer is 169, but this is not directly related to SDG index. It is the question of a static part, but you can see that under the index a static part question can be asked. So if you are preparing for any index, please learn the static part of that index as well. The next question was, Niti Aayog partnered with United Nations in India and which of the following institute for the process of SDG index? This was solely related to index. The answer is Global Green Growth Institute, which is situated in Seoul, South Korea, and this is related to current affairs also. So this kind of question will be asked related to index. Now the another question was, which of the following state and union territory is not in the category of front runner in the SDG index? So you can see that ranking will be asked. That is very important. If you'll see the SDG index, there are front runner states and question had been asked on that. So now you can understand question related to ranking, question related to institute, question related to basic fact, question related to a static portion. So these are very diverse in nature. Now you have to prepare reports in very detail, then only you can solve all the question and you can get 8 marks. Now talk about the 1 marker question. There was a 1 mark question. As per as CS Gender 3000 in 2019, the changing face of companies report, what is the percentage increase in India's female representation on board over the past 5 years in the year 2019? That was very detailed question and it is 1 marker question. There was a report published by Credit Suisse on India's company. Basically female participation in increasing in companies board, question related to that was asked. So if you are preparing for a report, don't miss percentage, go into the detail, read all the details related to that report. The next question was, what is the life expectancy as per as National Health Profile 2019? You can see that this was published and under this life expectancy was talked about, so question related to that was asked. Now there was a simple question related to reports and indices. World Economic Outlook is being released by which of the following organization? Direct question was asked, which of the following organization is publishing the report? So this is the nature of question. This may change next year also, and once we'll see 2018 and 17 question, you will understand how RBI is evolving, how the nature of question is changing with time. If you are not doing the self-study and looking for the courses for RBI Grade B, you can visit our website or download our app and you can check out our RBI Grade B courses. We have multiple courses for RBI Grade B like comprehensive course, FM mentorship course, ESI mentorship course. In all these courses, we are providing video lectures, current affairs, practice questions. Test will be also added in these courses. So this courses is going to boost your preparation for your upcoming RBI Grade B examination. There is a question, according to multidimensional poverty index, India lifted how many people out of poverty between 2006 and 2016? This was one marker question in 2019 ESI paper of RBI Grade B. You can see detail of report has been asked. Until unless you are not going into the detail of report, you are not able to answer this question. One question was, school education quality index was released by? The answer is Niti Aayog. This was a straightforward question. The another question was, which state has been ranked last in report Healthy State Progressive India by Niti Aayog? The answer is Uttar Pradesh, and this was ranking based question. We have just discussed ranking based question will be asked, organization related question will be asked. So this was all about 2019 reports and indices question. Let us see reports and indices questions asked in RBI Grade B 2018 ESI paper. One passage was given, and this passage was about IMF and RBI. Basically, this passage was taken from a report published by IMF. The passage talk about some economic development, some rates. The question was, which rate is being referred? The answer was repo rate. If you have the understanding about repo rate, then only you can answer the question. So what I am suggesting, you have to be very well versed with your basics. It's not by only reading the reports you can answer these kind of questions. You need to know your basic. Foundation is very important, then only you can understand. See the question third. The headline inflation rate referred in the passage, that is related to CPI index. So until unless you are not understanding the CPI index, you are not able to solve this kind of question. Next question was, the rate was increased to what percentage? So that was also not mentioned. At that time, if you are aware how repo rate had changed, then only you can solve this question. The next question was, which of the following can be reason for the caution? Now this was directly from the passage. If you are reading the passage and if you are understanding what kind of reason had been talked about and how they have cautioned about the economic development and all, then only you can answer the question. At the last, there was a question, name of the organization releasing the report. So it was IMF. This report was published in August 2018 and this was asked in 2018 paper itself. So you can see that RBI is targeting the current report. They will ask question related to current report. They will ask the basic of those reports. They will ask the static portion of those reports. So accordingly, you have to prepare for your reports and indices. In 2018 ESI paper of RBI Grade B, there was a passage related to ease of doing business index. Basically, this passage was about business reform action plan. But this full form was not given in the passage, but it was asked in the question. So if you are reading any report, please remember the full form of that report because that will be asked. In 2020 NABARD ESI paper, there was a question related to ease index, and that full form was not given and it was asked in the paper. So see, full form is very important. Many a times RBI NABARD will not give the full form, but they will ask the question related to that. See this one marker question. This was HDI is released in annual report of. So basically it is UNDP report, but full form was not given there. This is Human Development Index and UNDP full form was also not given. Now see the nature of question related to a business reform action plan. The point related question was asked, that is related to parameters. The state ranking was asked, which state ranked the last. So state ranking is also very important. Institute collaboration was asked. Similar question was asked in 2019. Niti Aayog has collaborated with which of the following institute for SDG index. So see, this question is similar in nature. So if you are preparing for any report, at least institute collaboration, state ranking, parameters, full form, these all you have to remember. One marker question was asked in 2018, first state in India to have conducted comprehensive survey to ascertain the extent of multidimensional poverty in a state. So that is AP. So see, this survey was conducted for multidimensional poverty, and this was the first Indian state. So if some state is doing some unique survey, or they are doing some analysis related to state demography, that will be very important for your ESI paper. Let us see the 2017 question of ESI paper of RBI grade B. The one question was organization that creates and monitor the ease of doing business index. That was very simple question. The next question was, according to the recent India Development Report released by World Bank in 2017, the participation of women in workforce in India was found be around. So this is a little detailed question, but India's ranking was also asked. So ranking related question can be answered, and this was little detail. Women workforce participation was asked. According to the World Population Prospect 2015 revision, India is expected to surpass China in the population by which year? So that question was also there. This is very famous report, you must remember that, and this was very much in the news. So this was asked. According to the World Economic Forum report 2017, which are the most crowded cities in India? So that is again ranking related question was asked. So you see the nature of question. This is very much repetitive. It's not they are asking question out of blue, but yeah, with time the nature of question is evolving. This year more region based question were asked related to fact based. So now you have to go into more detail. In 2017 paper, one passage was given related to Global Gender Gap Index. Who publishes this report? What is the key parameters of this report? What is India's ranking and top ranked country? So see, similar question were asked related to Global Gender Gap Report. One question was, according to the World Investment Report 2016, the United Nations Conference for Trade and Development, what is India's rank? So again, ranking based question was asked. Now the question was, the index of industrial production is prepared by, that is static portion question. You all know under inflation we learned about index of industrial production. So that was asked. The three sectors mentioned in IPP was asked. So see, static plus current, both you have to learn to answer the questions related to reports and indices. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, like, share and comment. Thank you and happy learning.